bite into it and it's just fresh, full of flavor.
It's a filling enveloped in a cloud.
A bao is something that's soft and warm and filled with juicy fillings. Bao or baozi in China is one of the most iconic food. You know, the Kung Fu Panda even eats it. Everybody knows what this is. If you go to any city in China, they can tell you this is a baozi. It's a leavened dough. It's been around for more than 1,200 years. Baozi is B-A-O-Z-I, but it's a bit hard to pronounce. So we've made a kind of term of endearment called Bao Bao.
Harvard Square, Cambridge, home to higher education and high culture, and now it's also home to the next big food phenomenon, a unique Chinese-style sandwich known as the bao, and you can get it at Tom's Bao Bao.
When Tom came to the US and realized there's nothing like this here made fresh, you can only buy them frozen in the supermarket. So he decided to bring his chain of baozi restaurant to the US. We make the bao from scratch in the store, from mixing the dough, then we sheet it, and then we hand cut them to equal size 60-gram dough balls. Then we roll it into a skin, and then we wrapped different fillings in it. We call our kitchen chefs baoists because they are craftsmen making baos. They train for 3 months before they can be a productive team member.
They say it takes months to learn how to make a proper bao. I'm gonna do it in an afternoon. Let's be the bao. Seems like every single level of making these things, you literally have to make it by hand. What is it about the bao that is so difficult to kind of learn how to master it?
The connection from the dough to your heart. Every step really just takes so much of your personality that if you're having a bad day or you're just not feeling it or like you just want to go home, it really shows in the bao because after they're steamed and they come out, they don't look good and they don't taste good.
Let's do some bao meditation, okay, ready?
Absolutely.
Bao. Tell me how you end up with a bao. Where does it begin?
We're gonna use our hand to roll it into a nice long snake, and that's where we'll be cutting it to 60 grams. Now we're gonna roll it to make it prepared to use as a skin for wrapping bao. You'll just use nice even pressure and use a rolling pin with 6 to 7 even rolls, making the edges a little bit thin and the center a little bit thicker. That way it doesn't tear open as you're pressing the filling into the bao.
Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the money. All right, so show me the filling process here, buddy.
So create a nice little pocket with your hand. Take a scoop, and you're gonna pinch. That's probably one of the best bao I've ever seen for a first try.
You said I would never amount to anything. Well, look at me now.
So steaming is almost like an alchemist process. Bamboo is a very special material. It releases pressure while in the steaming process, so everything is cooked to perfection.
What I like about the bao is the size. It's right between a snack and a meal, between like a dumpling and a full-size sandwich. Fits right in the palm of your hand. It is just soft and squishy to the touch. Has a nice bounce to it. Let's eat some bao, baby. They have a whole bunch of flavors here, but this one accounts for 50% of the sales. This is the juicy pork bao. I want to find out why it's so popular. I'm going in. This is the bao experience I've been waiting my whole life for. Now this bao is almost like a traditional Chinese dumpling. You have that Chinese-style char siu pork with the ginger and the scallions, a little bit of wine. The juice just kind of explodes. I love pork, and it's even better in a bao.
Our place is really a clean, modern environment. It's almost like a theater. You walk in and on your way to the register, you walk by the baos making the bao. You see every step of it. Our customers gonna taste the freshness. They're gonna see the steaming in front of their eyes. They're gonna get very hot, juicy bao.
So at the end of the day, they're portable, they're affordable, they're different, and absolutely delicious. There's just nothing like a bao from Tom's Bao Bao.